I'm new here. I'm Giggly Stonard. What's up? I wanted to give you guys a story time. And before I even get started, I wanted to just say that this is going to be about paranormal experiences. And if you don't believe in that or want to hear about it or any of that, just click off.
It all started when I was 6 years old.
Started when I was 6. And my grandmother, she gifted me a doll. It was unbranded, but the kind of doll that she was doesn't even matter. She had really pretty hair and she was not messed up in any way. There was like no marks on the doll despite being from the thrift store. I don't believe that the doll being from the thrift store was a factor in it being haunted, just to be clear, because I had experienced paranormal activity prior to this. So what I did was I washed her hair. I styled it and stuff, but I wanted to color the hair for some reason. On this doll that had no marks on her, nothing. I was like, ooh, this is perfect, a blank canvas to do art. So what I did was I gave the doll colorful streaks, like chunky highlights. And I don't think she liked her new look. After that is when I started to experience the haunting. I don't really know what to call it. So one night I was sleeping, right, and I felt this weight on my chest, but it wasn't normal. It was just like 2 stumps, and so when I opened my eyes, the doll is literally standing on me, and so I freak out and I pull my covers over my face. I pulled the covers over my face, and you know, I don't even think about moving because at this point I'm still having sleep paralysis and all that. So I stood up. I did not go back to sleep. And I left the doll alone for days. I left the doll alone for long enough for my grandma to notice, actually. And she was like, I, to make my grandma happy, played with the doll that I knew was haunted. I didn't think that anybody would believe me if I told them that it was haunted. I was not a paranoid child. I did not cry about my nightmares. I was just used to not getting attention. That's what it was. But yeah, we're not getting into psychology of me and why I didn't tell my family the doll was haunted until too late. But yeah, I kept her for 6 more years after that. I would progressively mess up the hair. I would do like really choppy, like 2009 layers. Like, I experimented so much in that doll's hair after it stood on me and betrayed me, basically. I took that as like an energetic betrayal. Like, if you're gonna be haunted, have the audacity to be haunted at the edge of my bed, not on my chest. I think I drove it away. I don't know if it was me being a menace or me just constantly torturing its appearance and messing with it. Yeah, I had the doll from like 6 to 12 or like 6 to 13. And then I got rid of it, you know, after leaving her in the closet, after she stood on me, of course, and only taking her out to ruin something about her a little bit more. If you have a haunted doll, you don't want a haunted doll, don't get rid of the doll, get rid of the spirit. Just annoy the shit out of the spirit.